What's up, guys? Spotbot here with some more Battlefield Hardline. We got a couple issues here at the start of each match where the player models don't quite render in right away, and the sound is cut out for the first 10 or 15 seconds as well. But after that, it's fine. So just a few issues. This is a beta after all. Anyways, we're playing Heist this time around. We're trying to get in behind these guys because one of the vehicles that they have to, one of the armored vehicles they have to take the money from is right there on that overpass, and the other one is down below. What the heck? Dude, you're having some problems getting out of your vehicle on the passenger side. I'm sorry. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about the class configuration and weaponry. The classes are set up very, very similar to Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, although they're just named differently. We have an operator, mechanic, enforcer, and professional. The operator is your medic. The mechanic is your engineer, your enforcer is your assault, and your professional is your sniper, okay? So very, very similar class configurations, and then you can go in, you can select your primary weapon, secondary weapon, change things up. You can have 2 gadgets at a time. You can have then your frags or gas grenades, and then the melee, they actually have a couple other options. You've got your knife, a police baton, and a baseball bat, so that's pretty cool. 2 of the more interesting items under gadgets are the grappling hook. So firing the grappling gun at a flat ledge creates a climbable grapple rope up to the top of the ledge. Ropes can be cut or shot to be destroyed. So that's pretty interesting. You can have that as a gadget. Again, you have 2 slots for gadgets. And a zip line, firing the zip line crossbow creates a line from a higher point to a lower one. Jump onto the zip line at any point to enable rapid travel downwards. Disable enemy zip lines by severing the rope or taking out the support. So that's pretty cool. And then, like I think I mentioned, no I didn't, the taser, and that's equipment as well. It's not a secondary, the T62 CEW, non-lethal takedown from short range, so you have to definitely be within, within range of the enemy player. Now it does look like, at least in the beta, there are a limited number of weapons available. Each of the classes has 3 different primary weapons available. You also have your vehicle customization. You have vehicle categories that you can select. You can select countermeasures, you can select upgrades, you can change the paint. And I think once the full game releases, you're going to see a lot more options. Like I said, it's kind of limited, just probably mostly because of the beta. But there is, you know, a lot of these game companies are coming out with microtransactions. I mean, the way this store, it's like a store. When you go into your class configuration, you're actually buying new weapons. As you play the game, you generate cash, and then use the cash to spend on new weaponry, new gadgets, attachments, etc. So I can see them adding in, definitely going to be microtransactions that are going to be added into this game, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, I guess, but it looks like, you know, from what I can see, that these microtransactions will most likely be purchasing cash to be able to purchase your weapons more quickly, or your attachments, but who really knows? I mean, like I said, all I'm saying is that it looks like the way it's set up, it's sort of geared towards being able to add in those microtransactions afterwards once the game releases. So I'm pretty sure we can expect that to be in the game. So I really don't know if I have that much bad to say about the beta. Again, you have to understand it's a beta, so if you're not getting into a game or you're not being able to squat up, again, squatting up a feature that didn't come to Battlefield 4 until 6 months after release, there are going to be those issues, right? The only thing that sort of stands out for me a little bit is the ability to have these mobile command posts. So you have these armored vehicles that you can locate wherever, and it's almost anywhere on the map, that act as a mobile command post, and anybody can spawn on those points. Well, it seems to be that if you have a really solid team on your side, and it's the same with, you know, other FPSs, COD and Battlefield, that you can really spawn trap the enemy players, and we end up doing that a little bit here in this game. As you can see, we've got the armored vehicle right there, and they're sort of spawn trapped in that back corner. But even with the mobile command posts, it makes that even more possible. And it also acts as, you know, if you're camping one of those mobile command posts, you can just camp the thing, and as these guys spawn in, they all seem to spawn in pretty much the same position around the mobile command post. So you can just sit there and pick them off. Or, and especially on Blood Money, where you can park your mobile command posts right at the enemy player's vault, or nearby to the enemy player's vault, and then just pick the money out of their vault as they're depositing it, and then just hop in and drive the vehicle back to your own vault, right? So there's a little bit of that. Again, I think the beta, I don't know if this beta is more to, you know, what they're testing. Are they testing the servers? Are they testing some of the gameplay? Are they looking, how much feedback are they looking for? Or was it more of a marketing thing, both for the game as well as the platforms that the beta was provided for this, you know, for this game? So, but you know, I'm still impressed with how the game runs, how it feels, how it plays. Again, it's a Battlefield game. It feels a lot differently when you're playing it than if you're used to playing COD. It's not as responsive. I mean, the sensitivity, I always have an issue with the sensitivity. I wish there was like an ADS sensitivity and just a regular, you know, running around sensitivity. I wish you could actually modify both separately. Sometimes I just find my running around sensitivity is too low, and then when I'm ADSing, it's too high. And if I up the sensitivity, then my running around is better, but then my ADSing is not as good. So I don't know. It's just me. But it takes a little getting used to. Once you played it for 24 hours straight or a few days straight, then it just becomes second nature and it's fine. So we're just wrapping up this gameplay. What do you guys think about the game? Those of you who have been lucky enough and able to download the beta, both either for PC or for PS4, or especially is anybody in the comments that can discuss, have they played it on both platforms? Have you played it on PC and on PS4? I haven't, you know, I signed up for PC as well, but I don't know if I got in. I didn't get any sort of confirmation back, so I haven't tried it on PC, but just kind of curious as to, you know, is it pretty much exactly the same? So this is all the footage that I have for the channel for the time being. I'm not sure how much more I'm going to play again. Not exactly sure how long the beta is going to run. I heard it was going to be 2 weeks, but we'll have to see. Don't know. It'd be nice if they actually threw another map. I know Battlefield 4 beta was only the single map. They do have, maybe not necessarily as epic as that skyscraper crumbling to the ground, but here on this map they do have a crane that falls onto the ground. I think, did I get killed by it? Yeah, I think I actually got killed by it while I was looking at the class configuration, etc. earlier in this gameplay. But yeah, so definitely some dynamic elements to the maps. You can open and close doors, blast doors, etc., garage doors, as well as activate elevators. And there you go. So 11-3, not too bad. That was a game that I recorded this morning, and like I said, we'll see if we're going to have some more on the channel. Again, only 2 game modes and 1 map available, so not much we can do. Maybe look at different weaponry, etc. But leave a comment. What would you guys like to see? That's it for now. We'll catch you next time. Spider out.